Hey YouTube, this is Megan coming with you with another video, and this video is going to be on some hair products. For those of you who know me, you know I am a big fan of ETA products. I've been using them for about 10 years now, or maybe more than that. Using the products, I was able to transition from relaxed hair to natural. Products consist of a pre-poo called Caramel, which is like a honey, it looks like this. It's like honey. What else is in here? Bananas, olive oil, cornstarch, molasses, apple cider vinegar, water, tea tree oil. So basically you put this on your hair before you wash it. That's why if you're into hair products, you'll hear people say, hey, pre-poo your hair. This is what you pre-poo your hair with. It's really sticky. The method that is used to put it in, she now says to just pour it in your hand, about like a handful, and just put it in your hair. And you might want to wet your hair first. Originally, when I first started using this product, it was said to put it in like a relaxer. Like if this were a relaxer, you put it in that way and part it and put it in that way. Now, my preference, I'll do a little bit of both. Like I will act like it's a relaxer and part it so I can get the roots real good and just get the product in my hair real good. Now what it does is, what it did for me originally, because I didn't want to do a big chop. Or a tiny afro. I just wanted to kind of transition and still wear my hair straight. By her commercial, if you've seen her in certain cities, people see her commercial. She's definitely gotten more popular. Highly recommend it, especially if you're into wearing your hair straight and if you want it bone straight, and if you want it to have a lot of bounce and body and you don't want a relaxer, then pick this up. So yeah, I used this, and the price of the whole bundle I think is about 60 bucks, maybe $60. The bundle consists of the caramel treatment, the shampoo, the conditioner, okay, and the butter shine. Now I have this is already rubbed off, but if you don't want to spend all that, mainly what you need to do is just pick up this, because originally when she came out with this is what she had, and some conditioners and the oil. And the conditioners at the time, I have to say, were okay, but now the conditioner now that she has out is on point. So if you don't want to spend all that money, you can just use the caramel for now and just go ahead and just use a sulfate-free shampoo, which that's what she recommended when she first came out with this. And at the time, it was like Cream of Nature, because a lot of shampoos back then still had sulfates in it, but Cream of Nature did not at the time. So that's what I was doing, and then that's when I was able to transition. So yeah, I'm gonna actually go through the whole process and go from there. So with my hair, it is looks like about this. My hair type, let me go ahead and run that through, is 3C. Is a little bit of 4A around the crown. I would even say maybe some 4B in the back and 3B in the very back. So I'm a little bit of everything, but overall it's like 3C fro. My hair, I say, is more like a fro. And why I say that is, like, I'll see some people with 3C hair and their hair is once it's wet, they're able to kind of move it around and whatnot. Not my hair. It's 3C curl pattern, but it's like a fro. So it's not gonna start wetting up my hair, and you just wet it. Okay, and at this time, I'm just going to apply the caramel in my hand, about a handful, and just put that in my hair and just let it soak through. I emphasize in the middle of my hair, and I probably part it, and you put some on the ends, and then I just put it up, and I put a plastic cap over it, which I didn't record. At this point, I already have freshly washed hair, and I am applying some conditioner. And I do a little bit of detangling. That's not really necessary. I just kind of did it just to be doing it. But I detangled it a little bit. It does kind of help out a little bit better after I rinse out the conditioner. And at this point, I have rinsed out the conditioner and I'm detangling everything. And at this point, I'm just kind of parting my hair and twisting it up. And this will be my process before I start blow drying. So I just put it in little braids and detangle and, you know, just continue doing what I'm doing. You know, this is a process. I mean, at this point, my hair is quite manageable. Okay, now this is the blow drying part. I am using a round brush. I got it off of Folica. It's called a monster brush. You can also get one at Ulta, I believe. I don't know if they have it in that size. And of course, I have the famous Denman brush. So my preference is to blow dry with a brush. So I'm going through that now. And I do the other side. I'm just blowing it on out. So I finished blow drying my hair. It feels fairly dry. Feels really soft. Blow drying. Now she recommends for her blow dryer. She recommends this one. This is red. You can get this off of Amazon. I want to say for like $20–$25. It comes with a pick at the end. You know, you can just blow dry like that. Now, you saw me and I wasn't using this blow dryer, so, and that's just my personal preference. I have it because this is what she was using. She is who I'm referring to as the CIO Vitae, okay? I'm sorry, I've been using she a lot. But I did, however, get her recommendation for the flat iron, and it is the Solano flat iron. It has a dial inside, and I will be flat ironing my hair with this. I don't think it's really a need to show the method I flat iron. I mean, it's really, you know, how I do it. I just party everywhere and just get the flat iron and just, you know, flat iron it. So I'll just record the end result and that's it. Another step that she recommends after you blow dryer is to use the butter shine. Now, like the wording is gone because I've been using this quite a bit, and it looks like this. It's kind of like, it's really like her Carmelux oil, but it's in a solid state. This really comes in handy when you got to go travel out of town and you don't want something to spill. So I think she recommends about this much in here for your heat protectant before you flat iron. Let me put a little bit more. Okay, and just kind of put that in your hand, rub it together, and just kind of rub it through your hair. Pretty much a wrap. I'm gonna get ready to flat iron at this moment. It doesn't start working from the back. And what I have to say is, what you see in her videos, you can get your hair bone straight just like that. I would recommend also sticking with the product for a little while. Like when I first did it, it was really nice results, and it just got better and better as I continued on using Ite. So it's kind of like wine, you know, it gets better through time. My method of flat ironing is just small pieces and start at the top and just work your way on down and keep it moving, you know. And that's pretty much it. One pass is all I need in the back here. This is my back. It's really all you need is one pass. Now she does recommend doing 450. I do not do 450. I do about 400. It's still hot. Hot is hot, but I do about 400 because I get what I want at 400. So bone straight hair the way what you want. I'm not into a little texture. That's not me, because a little texture means it's going to get even more texturized and fluffier and bigger, and then it's back to a fro. So I'm not going to do that. If I'm going to take my time to flat iron, I want nice, straight, bouncy, flowy hair, and that's what I'm about to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and completely flat iron all parts of my hair, and then I'll come back. Hi, I'm back, and these are my end results. I pretty much got what I wanted from the product. Everything is straightened. The roots got pretty straight, got a little bounce. It did very well. My hair feels really moist. I put a little gloss on and I'm good to go. A question that I get is that can children use the product? And I was told from the CEO, I think I might have been saying CIO before, but it's CEO, that you can use it as early as 2 years old. So I have used it on my daughter, and her hair has felt a lot softer. Now I'm in a humid climate, so I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap this up and leave it wrapped up for a couple of hours. If I would recommend, if you're just now starting to straighten your hair and you want to have the bone straight hair look, you may want to wrap your, like at this point, wrap your hair up and get under the hood hair dryers and just let it kind of sit for about 10-15 minutes so the style can set. Especially if you live in a climate that is very humid, because like right here in Florida, the humidity is powerful. I mean, it is powerful. And you know, I'm just like battling it, you know, when it gets to be early in the morning and at night. So typically in the morning I might wrap it up with a scarf, call it, you know, go on about my business for the first couple of days until the style sets. Now I did see the CEO in Miami one time, and she was just walking around, her hair was still straight, and but me out 2 or 3 times a week, and that's another question I see sometimes. I do work out, but what I do, maybe I might not, so today's Saturday, so I might work out maybe like Tuesday so the style can settle, and then I'll pull it up in a ponytail, and then I'll put one of those like cap, little scarf cap, able to maintain a hairstyle even while working out. So yeah, if you have any questions about the product, and what I'll probably do is take a couple of still pictures just to kind of get every little angle, but you can kind of get an idea. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. I think I got some of the popular questions I hear about from this product. Yes, you can use it on relaxed hair. Yes, you can use it if your hair has been colored, because my hair is colored. I try to cover some of the strands of gray. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And this is how I was able to transition without the big chop. I was not going to be walking around with no hair. So, but I wanted to go natural. So that's how it worked for me. And I'm pretty sure it worked for you. Ite can work on all hair types. Ite does not discriminate. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the review has been very helpful. Definitely, this is a staple of mine. This is my #1 hair product it's #1 on my list. So yeah, this thumbs up on this one. I've used so many products. This one is on a league of its own. And no, she didn't pay me. It's just a good product. All right, I hope this was helpful, and have a wonderful day.